Hi, everyone, and welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts, where we talk all things food. And today is the very first installment of the 2023 Freezer Pantry No Spend Challenge, whichever one that you were doing. I am kind of doing all the things. I'm trying to free up one of my deep freezers so I can get a bunch of freezer meals made and stocked in that freezer. So come along with me and let's get into this wonderful challenge. I am so excited for this. And for this first night, since it's after the holidays, we've all been eating all the cookies and candies and chocolate and all the Christmas treats. So I decided to go ahead and do a nice chef salad for something light for a change for our first dinner in the 2023 Freezer Pantry Challenge. Okay, so here I'm going to start by chopping up. I have 2 heads of romaine lettuce here, and I have some spinach and arugula mix, and I'm going to um, chop this up and I'm going to give it a really good clean. Now, both of these are organic and already washed, etc., but I still like to give them a really good rinse to make sure there isn't anything in between the leaves. So I'll cut the bottom off and then open them up and give them a really, really good spray, like one leaf at a time. Now, normally I would use my salad spinner to wash and dry greens. But since I'm only doing just prepping enough just for our salads tonight for me, my husband, and my one son, so I'm going ahead and just doing this manually by rinsing it out and then putting it on a towel and then trying to dry it as good as I can because you want to get that water out of there so it doesn't like make your dressing even more runny whenever you put the salad together. Okay, now I'm going to start putting the salad together. I'm going to chop up the romaine lettuce here, and everything that I'm putting in this chef salad is the romaine lettuce. I'm going to put in some celery, some carrots, um, some salami, pepperoni, ham, some boiled eggs, cheese, croutons. I do believe that is all that I'm going to be putting in this salad. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so you don't have to sit there and watch me cutting all of those things. Um, and then at the end, you'll see me I'll show you a picture of the salad all together. and start mixing up my dressing. Now, if you were with me with the refrigerator tour and showing things that I wanted to use up, I had one of these bottled zesty Italian dressings in my fridge. Now, bottled dressing is something that I usually don't use, and I was just going to use this up as a marinade, but then I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll just mix up some kind of a vinaigrette using this zesty Italian dressing. So I'm going to shake this up really good, and I'm going to use some of that, and I'm going to put some mustard in it, and then I'm going to put some Mike's Hot Honey in it, just to give it like a different flavor, because I think just that bottled dressing, there is just way too much sugar in it, and it is too sweet for me. I don't want a sweet Italian dressing on my chef salad. So here I go. I'm adding some Dijon mustard, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this a good shake, and then I'm going to realize that it needs a little sweetness in it, uh, sweetness and hot. So I'm going to use that Mike's Hot Honey to put in it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add in some of my homemade croutons. If you watched that video, I think I published that maybe 2 weeks ago or so. I showed how quick and easy it is to make homemade croutons. So I'm topping this chef salad with the homemade croutons. And then I will give you a nice peek on how this wonderful chef salad looks. This is one of our favorite salads. It's a good way to use up any of those lunch meats or a whole bunch of things like odds and ends that you have in the fridge. I love to just go ahead and throw everything into a nice hearty chef salad. And I hope you enjoyed the making of this chef salad. This is the very first dinner in our 2023 Pantry Challenge. Stay tuned for many more. Hi everyone, welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts. Today I'm going to do my lunch video for you guys for the Freezer Pantry Challenge for 2023. And I'm going to be making lunch for both my husband and I on things that we have on hand. So today we have lunch meat in there. I made some chef salads yesterday. So today I think I'm going to make like an Italian wrap for my husband and I. So come along with me and let's make an Italian wrap for lunch. Okay guys, now for this Italian wrap, I'm using, these are our favorite wraps my husband and I like. I like them because they are lower carb and there's 0 sugars added in them. And they're really good. And they're not that expensive, especially if you get them on sale. Now, yeah, I can make flour tortillas, and I even have, you know, all the ingredients to do that, but I will do that if I need to do that. But I have tortillas that I want to use, so I'm going to go ahead and use these. Now I have this chipotle lime mayo. Now if you like a little bit of spice and things, this is really good. I love this chipotle lime mayo. I get this from Thrive Market, but it's a Primal Kitchen product, so I know that you can get it other places. I just get a monthly order from Thrive Market, and it's just one of the things that is on the auto ship. So I usually always have it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. This would be another place where I could use that Italian dressing, but since I have a plan for the rest of that, I'm not going to use it. Just going to use the mayo. And I have some pepperoni, or some ham, some hard salami, and I have some provolone cheese here. And some lettuce. So I'm going to go ahead and make up some wraps for my husband and I for lunch. Italian wraps for lunch. What's for dinner? How about bacon cheeseburger tater tot casserole? Come along with me and I'll show you how to make it. Hi guys, welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts, where we talk all things food. And we're in the middle of the 2023 Freezer Pantry Challenge, and this is the next dinner that I'm going to show you guys. It is just me and my son tonight, so we will be having a bacon cheeseburger tater tot casserole. Those are all the favorite things of my son. So come along with me and I'll show you how quick and easy it is to make it. In here I just have half a block of cream cheese that is softened. I actually stuck it in the microwave for 30 seconds to melt it and get it nice and soft. So just half a block. I have that in there. Now I have some already cooked hamburger meat right here. Now this is from my canning shelf, so I mean if you have to cook up your beef, then you'll have to go ahead and do that, but I'm just pulling this from my canning shelf, and I'm going to go ahead and empty this in there along with any of the fat that is in there. I'm okay with that. Is going to go in with our cream cheese. And nice empty jar. Okay, so we got the beef in there. These are some bacon bits. It was a couple slices of bacon that was left over from was a brunch that I made a few days ago. So I'm just gonna dump that in there. One more thing that's out of my refrigerator. Okay, now I'm gonna give this a little mixy mix. Going to put on like the toppings, whatever you like in your bacon cheeseburger, you know, toppings. I have some mustard, mayonnaise, and ketchup here. But if you can see, that is how much 3 packs is. So I'm not sure if like each pack is maybe a tablespoon. It doesn't quite look like 3 tablespoons, but yeah, no, I'd say like each pack maybe is a teaspoon, because that looks like 3 teaspoons. Like when I push it together, that looks like about a tablespoon. I don't know. I'm just trying to guesstimate, guys. Okay, so we'll save that. Now let's put in some ketchup. And that 5 packs looks about the same amount as the mayonnaise, if you can see. So the packs are definitely smaller. Okay, let's try. Now I'm going to go through, I'm going to put in 5 packs of mustard. I know, don't use your teeth. Obviously, this has taken time by opening up these packs, but if you don't have the packs, you just do a nice squirt of ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. Or if you don't like ketchup, don't put ketchup on it. Doesn't matter. But as you can see, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, they're all about the same exact amount. I'm going to go ahead and stir this around. Now I'm going to add in our spices. Get rid of this. Got salt and pepper. Onion powder and garlic powder. So I'm going to go ahead, sprinkle some salt. I don't know, I'd say half a teaspoon, and then like a quarter of a teaspoon of pepper. And then I will do like a full teaspoon of each of the onion powder and garlic powder. So in these little spoons here are half of a teaspoon. So I will just do 2 of those for a teaspoon of each. Okay, and we'll give that a little stir. So we're going to taste this and see how it tastes, to see if there's something that is obviously missing from it. Now it tastes a little salty, but don't be discouraged with that. Remember, we've got to add a lot of tater tots, and these are not seasoned. So that being a little salty is a good thing. Plus, we're going to add some pickles. Everybody in my family likes pickles. You don't like pickles, don't add pickles. But these are my refrigerator pickles that I make. 4 little quarters. So this would be like one whole baby cucumber, basically. And I'm just going to chop this up. And I'm going to chop it pretty small so you don't get big chunks of pickle in. Not that I'd mind. But I just want to make sure that it's mixed really good throughout. So you have a little bit of pickle with every bite. All right. That's that. Okay, and that's it. You can make this as simple or as complex as you want. And to me, that's pretty simple. All the stuff was already cooked. Just throw it in a bowl, mix it all together, whatever spices you like, whatever condiments you like. And I have this. I already sprayed it. with some olive oil spray. You can use whatever you like to oil your pan. And I'm going to dump all of this in. Oh, this is a big pan. I probably could have used a smaller one, but that's okay. Okay, there you go. So I'm just going to spread out the meat mixture. And now is when you're going to add whatever cheese it is you want. We have all kinds of cheese in the refrigerator. However, I wanted to use up this container of American cheese. There's not that much in here, and we use American cheese on burgers, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it up. Well, it might not all be used up, but I'm just going to put like a layer of cheese. But I'm going to make sure it's fully covered. You can't have a bite without cheese. Okay, there we go. So I have a little bit left. Now it's time to put the tater tots on. Now you just want to do a single layer of tater tots. Now you certainly don't have to like line them up like this, but if you know, you know. So there is my tater tot casserole. I was hoping to use up the whole bag, but I didn't. There's just a wee little bit left, but that would make like a perfect little lunch or something for my son on the weekend, or somebody wants just a little something extra. Okay, so there is that. And that is all we do. We are going to put this in a 400-degree oven until the tater tots are golden brown and done. Bacon cheeseburger tater tot casserole.
Smells good, honey.
Thanks, honey. Okay, 30 minutes at 400 degrees. And there we go. Nice and bubbly and crunchy. Hey friends, welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts, where we talk all things food. And today, moving along with the pantry challenge, for dinner today, I am making some marinated air-fried chicken drumsticks. So I have 3 pounds of chicken drumsticks here, and all I'm doing is I'm going to stick them in this bag, and I'm going to put the marinade in. If there's not enough here, then I'm going to use these wonderful Italian packets. So that is all I'm doing for now. I want to get this marinated and have it marinating all day. So it'll be ready to go ahead and put a seasoning packet on it and air fry it later this afternoon. Oh, and yesterday I made that bacon cheeseburger tater tot casserole. That's a mouthful. This is what's left over. It was a hit. All right, that's gonna make a full bag. Just to use them up, I'm gonna use them. Okay, all the Italian packets and this Italian dressing has been used except for these 4 that I'm going to keep on hand because I will use these when I make some homemade subs, Italian subs or paninis or something like that. So I'll use those up then. But other than that, we're going to let this marinate all day, and I will be back with you later when it's time to cook the chicken. Okay, it's about dinner time, so I'm going to go ahead and get these marinated chicken legs prepped and ready for the air fryer. So these have been marinating all day. I had them in the refrigerator. I would just, anytime that I was out in the kitchen, I would just go ahead in and like massage them and flip them over just to make sure that Italian dressing got all over the chicken legs. Now I'm gonna take them out of here and I'm gonna put them on this rack so I can use the coating mix that I found in my pantry. If you recall, during my dry goods tour, I had several of these that I need to use up. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this smoky barbecue one. Now in this box, there are 2 pouches, but they say each pouch is for about 6 legs. Now I have 3 pounds here, so I probably have 10 or 12 legs in here. I don't even know how much. So I'm gonna be using both of these because I'm cooking all the chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put them on here so the Italian dressing can drain down, and then I'm going to sprinkle this on both sides of the chicken. Now, you can do any type of seasonings that you want. I just happen to have these that I need to use up because they are, a lot of them are expired and some of them are about ready to expire. So I just want to go ahead and get them used up. you want to make sure that your chicken drumsticks are not touching each other. You don't want them on top of each other or they won't cook evenly. Let me see if I can pull you a little bit closer so you can see this. There we go. Okay, 6, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I got 15 legs in those 3-pound packs. Now this is not going to be eaten all for dinner. There's no way that we could all eat this. But I am going to be cooking all the chicken so I can use the leftover chicken and I can peel it off the bone and then I can make a chicken pot pie for my son to take back to college. Okay, now this Italian dressing, you're not going to want to use this. The chicken was marinating in it and we're not using it as part of a sauce or anything, so it's not going to be cooked. So this you just want to go ahead and get rid of because of the raw chicken. All right, I got my pack here of the smoky barbecue mix. Now I've never tried any of these, but when I see something like it that sounds interesting, I go ahead and grab them just to, just to try them out. So we got 2 packs in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle 1 pack on the top and then I'm gonna flip the chicken over and then sprinkle the other pack on the other side. They do put these little bags in there that you can shake them up, but since I'm doing so many, I'm just going to do it this way. I just want to make sure I get it on all of them. And then I can go back and fully coat. Okay, well, there's one side. Now I'm going to go ahead and pat that in a little bit so it sticks, so when I flip them over, they don't, like all the seasoning doesn't fall off. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and quickly flip them. How I always say, the best tools are your hands. You can flip them really quick this way as opposed to using the tongs. Okay, now we will put this other packet on this side. Make sure you get some on all of them. You can always go back and fill in. Okay, I have a little bit left. Just stick it on some spots that are bare. Okay, and there we go. Now I'm going to pat this down the same as I did the other side, so the seasoning sticks on there. All right, get these gloves off. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this in the air fryer. Now this needs to go in 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and I will set the timer for 10 minutes so I can flip them at 10 minutes, and then I'll put them back in for the other 20 minutes. Then I will pull them out, check the temperature. You want to check the temperature on chicken. You want to make sure that it is done. So I will pull it out and do the temperature after 20 minutes. Now, if you don't want to air fry this and you want to go ahead and put it in your oven, you'll probably just need to bake it for at least 30 minutes, maybe even 40 minutes. But so then you'll just put it in and then flip them after 15 minutes and then do your thermometer and check it after 30 minutes. Okay, so, and since I'm putting this in the air fryer, only this part is going in. I just had that there to catch anything that comes underneath. So that's gonna go in there, and like I had made on the menu, the other stuff that we're using up, because these have expired in August of this year, I'm gonna go ahead and use these up. Roasted garlic mashed potatoes, I'm gonna use that up, and I have some corn here. So that will be our dinner tonight. We're gonna have the marinated chicken legs, mashed potatoes, and corn. And I will bring you back and show you when it's all done. It has been 20 minutes. The timer just went off, so we're gonna go ahead and check our chicken. You want to check your biggest ones first, because if your biggest ones are done, then they will all be done. Okay, and you want chicken to be 165, and I am right now about 160 in these, in the big ones. Some of them, this one's a little bit higher. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in for another 5 minutes. And I'll bring you back in 5 minutes. Okay, timer went off for the other 5 minutes. Let's check our chicken. Okay, that's hit 170. 165, 180. Okay, we are good to go. So we have our air fried chicken. We have corn with some herb butter. And we have the potatoes, the instant potatoes that we had to use up, made according to directions. And I'm going to add a little bit of my herb butter in there as well. And that is what's for dinner. I hope you enjoyed this first week of 2023 Freezer Pantry Challenge, and I will see you next week, same time, for a full week's worth. I'll see you then, friends. Bye.